You might be screaming, no, no, no. All they hear is, who wants cake?
So just like put out your heroin and come in for like 3 minutes. And if you have any coke, save it for worm suicide.
Hey, you're watching Dave TV. I love you so much.
You die now!
Feel the power. Hard rockin' Texas boys. Alaniz.
And you believe that we are like each other, part of something that we can't yet discover. Where are you going? What you trying to say? You came alive and you blew away. All day, it went on tight with that body and with that light. I bet you would lynch Jesus Sue if you ever found out he wasn't white. If I could talk to my younger self now, I'd say, don't take nothing for granted, kid. You haven't seen just how bad things can get. And you never know what you got till it's gone. Never know till it's gone.
Watch it on the Dave TV. I watch it on the Dave TV.
Drive through a midnight field, I know my fate's been sealed. Last thing I'll see is his face as I waste away. He says I'm not the first and I'm not the last, as my crimson spills out on the grass. Since hatred and light, my whooping the burning plus someday I'm gonna fucking snap. My videos you talk. All you beautiful losers, all you strong streamers, you are the friend, you are the heart, you are the muse.
Dave's and Dave.
Dave's and Dave.
Dave's and Dave. Dave's and Dave. Dave's and Dave.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Fuck you.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, that's loud.
That's really loud. I should be more quiet. Sorry, guys.
I know.
My bad.
Dave's ready. I know he's ready. So what's going on, everybody? This is Dave TV. Dave is taking on the role of producer, director, lighting engineer, sound engineer, pretty much what he does every Saturday. Anyway, this is Dave. That's why it's called Dave TV.
No.
All right, man. So this is Dave TV. This is Dave. My name is Nathan. We got a lot to talk about. We were in the beautiful San Antonio last night, checking out. We went to the Aztec Theater is a beautiful, beautiful venue. If you've never been there, man, it's great. It was right on the Riverwalk, so people everywhere. But what I was really surprised about, man, was there were a lot of people to see an Alanis Morissette tribute. Then it was Queensryche tribute, and then the Journey tribute, and we got to see sound check from most of those bands and film Alaniz, and man, they all sounded really, really good last night. So anyway, what was your take on Saturday? Other than, man, if you've ever ridden in the car with Dave, I'm sorry, man. I'm just glad to be here. And I know how people feel when they get in my truck and I'm driving. You know what I mean? You don't have control. But the oh shit handle was right there, so I used it every once in a while. But
You tried to talk about my driving?
No, sir. All I'm saying is I'm glad there's an oh shit handle and you get where you're going. Like, there's no messing around, man. And that's awesome.
The fact, Jack.
Right. So this is like.
So yeah.
And Dave loves
Saturday though. You know, I'm sorry. I know people have their own opinion of things I say of cover bands, and most of it is tongue in cheek. So I stopped doing it because people don't get it. But there was a ton of talent on those stages in San Antonio. There were hundreds of happy faces and lots of dollars flowing. How am I going to shit on that?
You know, and what was cool, Dave, is when you just said it, it's like how, if I could go up there with my friends and I could go up there and kick ass and have all those people really appreciate what I'm doing, I can do that for bread and then go back and play my stuff and still have that same passion.
Absolutely.
But those guys, I mean, I'm telling you, the guy who sang for the Queen's Right dude, man, we were rolling out because we wanted to beat everybody. I mean, when I tell you there's everybody there, everybody was there. And when we were setting up, we had access to everything. But man, there were these large beer-drinking Latino women that were standing there right in my way.
Taking selfies too.
Yes. And so trying to roll that stuff up. And then finally a lady says, "Can I help you?" I said, "No, thank you, ma'am." But
and I'm just seeing all the folks tuning into the webcast and honored that you, my friends, are taking a moment to watch us today. Chris Toast, we got Bobby Rock, we got Kurt, who I've known for years. We're Noogy's jamming later. I'm playing Noogy today. Jeff, man.
Hello, everybody.
I love you people. Thank you for tuning in. I think Patrick is dealing with some traffic and stuff, so I'm going to go out here. Do you know anything about Chris Toast? Do you think you know enough to set this clip up? I love you, Chris.
Yes. This is Chris Toast and the Jerks. I know.
When you're done.
Okay, and I met him through this scene, and I go check him out at Kick Butt. But man, a very, very talented player. And what's really cool about Chris Toast is when you hear him play by himself, he is just as talented as when he plays with a band. Ladies and gentlemen, this was Dave Fest 4 Kick Butt Cafe. Chris Toast to the Jerks. Yeah.
Arjo. Okay, this is a song called Radio Joe. He was on the radio yesterday. That's another song for you.
to play towards your screams. Like a cheater, you back for the thinker who's sitting behind on this life, all this is. He's not for what you said anymore. But it was in control. He's not for what you said
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Chris Toast and the Jerks. Congratulations to the new baby in the family. And, all right. And that was Dave Fest 4.
Yeah,
Dave
dude.
Fest,
Dave Fest
speaking of
5
Dave,
coming up. Huh?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Fucking all that mashup thing.
Let's do that real quick, yeah?
Yeah, I haven't actively been searching because
Right.
we have a bunch.
Right.
If you play something that isn't traditional, I'd really love to hear from you on this mashup.
Okay, let's talk about this. This is Dave TV. What we do is we try and bring you what we get to go and see and what you can go see here in the Austin Hill country, I guess. Last night we were in the beautiful San Antonio. All of those people really know what heavy metal is supposed to taste like.
Yeah.
So that was way cool. Anyway, this is Dave. My name's Nathan. Blues in traffic on the way here. And what we do every year is there's a fundraiser so we can continue to do what we do, upgrading on cameras, upgrading on gear, to be able to go out and film live, production fees, everything that goes into it. So every year there is a Dave Fest. This is the 5th year that it's come around. I believe there's a lot of the lineup will be put out soon. And on Sunday, Dave was talking about pulling some cover bands, and we said, "Well, man, why don't we try this?" And for lack of a better word, it's a mashup, or what people call a lottery. But there's a certain address email address that you send it to, correct? Mm-hmm. We have 10 people that are going to be band leaders, is what we've picked. So it's the 1st of September,
I believe it's September 1 we'll pick.
Right. And so what we're going to do is we're going to pick the initial 10 randomly out of the names that have come in, right? And then from those 10 people, we have another lottery where people come in and you write what instrument you play and what you do, and those 10 people will get to pick randomly from a list of people. So there's going to be a list of drummers, a list of guitar players, a list of singers, and Dave has another one which is like a keyboard player, a triangle guy, a guy who plays a saw or whatever. So
you don't know what you get, so
right.
you got to just kind of wing it if you pick other.
So the best part of it all is you do not know who's in your band.
It's a number,
right?
And yes, we have 69 and 420, and yeah.
So those guys, when you get your group of guys that you picked randomly, right? You get together and you all figure out a small cover set. You pick a band, you go out and pick a small set, and then what we ask you to do, which is going to be really cool, is in the same genre that you picked, or even another genre.
It doesn't matter. No barriers, man.
Right. No barriers, man. So you pick a live, or you play a live song, a local song.
A local band.
Yeah. And so that's going to be cool. Who knows what local band?
I think Mitch is going to do theremin, actually.
I would like to do some blow.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to do some blow. No, there's a couple of tunes that Bobby and Ben and Crow did. That,
absolutely.
But I don't know. I don't think I'm eligible. I don't think it would be fair.
It is kind of weird, but maybe someone will ask you to join them.
That's what I'm. That's what I'm thinking.
Step up.
I've never played as not a side guy, but I've never done that. It would be maybe kind of cool.
Yeah.
you know?
I think so.
But anywho, so the email address that you send this to, your name and your...
DaveFestMashup@gmail, and you could also do CapZeyeZ, or you could Facebook message me, or go to DaveTV.org. There's a number of ways to reach me across the top of the website, and all of the above work. If you have any questions, it's kind of a lengthy explanation. In a nutshell, we have an opportunity for you to pick your favorite number, which assigns you as a mystery person, not your name, so no one knows who they're picking. They're just looking at a list of numbers. You say this number represents you and a guitar, you and a bass, you and a whatever, and we pick 10 of you to lead bands. You 10 people pick your people to fill out your bands, and then you make music, including one local song and any other covers you want to play. So that's in a nutshell what's going on for Dave Fest.
And what's really badass is if you don't think that you can play Dave Fest or that you're not being picked.
Because we are booked.
Right. This is a chance for anybody. I mean, anybody. If you're a couch potato or rocker on the weekends, if you're in a cover band, if you're in a full-blown cool rock band, you're able to come out and have the opportunity to, just like everybody else, to play Dave Fest.
Absolutely.
And this is so exciting that we actually even talked to Kickbutt and added an extra day.
3 days of Dave Fest on the 5th year. I think it's important. So the things that we do are by gear that we use to do shoots to bring you things like this, as well as we had Ponytrap in the studio last week. We were lucky enough to have Ponytrap come in and bring the robot drummer. Huh?
I'm hearing you funny.
Yeah. Ponytrap came in here with their robot drummer, and Quentin and I go way back. It's probably unlike anything you've ever seen.
Do y'all remember the band, all you older cat that have been part of this scene, a band called Near Dark? Well, Quentin was a long-haired badass that played bass.
Yep. And so this production is the AC or Austin Public Gear, whatever you call this place, incorporated with gear that you guys helped us get through the Dave Fest. So we're using a total of 8 cameras here, and how many of us? 4 people total?
Yeah, 8 cameras. And what's cool is this is the first time that we've used our live gear, right?
Set it up,
Okay. Yeah. So what's really, really cool is that, first off, Quentin is family. He's always been a badass, and he's been a mover and a shaker for a long time. For him to come in here with his new thing, he plays the viola, has his beautiful wife playing the cello, and a cat that does spoken word. So what you're about to see is a 10-foot drumming robot. They come up with grooves, he hits play, and they jam out. And it was done right here at the beautiful Austin Film Society facilities. And this is what you get with 8 cameras and people who believe in music. Ladies and gentlemen, Ponytrap. Fuck yeah.
See the beauty of the concrete and the steel. That's how I feel. Say what you want to say. Something's pulling me farther away from where I am.
That is what 4 people can do with 8 cameras, 2 singers, a cellist, a viola, and a big giant magic foot fooling you. Anyway, that was a 10-foot robot. I mean, he got here and was plugging stuff in, and then he would scream, "We're going hot!" And he said if you touched anything over there, but he's got it to where it's all on batteries. He didn't plug anything in, and he ran on batteries, and then at the last second, it was like, don't know if we're really going to be able to finish this, you know? So Dave bought a little time, played a little bit of video, and then he said he pulled out some more cables and plugged into something, and something sparked over here, and something went, and then
literally.
Yeah. And then he hit the computer, and it said, he says, man.
75%, let's go.
75%. I don't even know what 75%, because it looked fucking cool as shit. Maybe the drums were louder. Anyway. It
didn't have the strippers pop out of the middle drum.
That was the extra 25%.
Oh, I blew the whole set.
But yeah, man, talented with that spoken word stuff, you know?
Awesome.
It's way cool. Blue
returns.
So ladies and gentlemen, this is Dave TV. This is Dave. My name is Nathan. His fearless, sideless companion.
Sideless? Where's your sides?
Companion. I just got excited because Blue's here.
Oh, yeah.
So, man, we go out and we do what we do. It's a lot of fun. What do you guys got going on, man?
Man, I know some of they, Matt. What's up, brother? I know a lot of these people in this room live on Facebook are people who go out and support music and play music. So I know what they're doing.
So then, does anybody have something that they want to see? This would be probably the best way to get that. I'm
going to play some clips from the bands that I'm going to see a little bit later that are out there.
Yeah.
We're going to play next Alaniz, which is the Alanis Morissette tribute act that we did at the Aztec Theater in San Antonio last night.
People everywhere.
Yeah.
People everywhere. It was a great time, great show. Oh, we got wristbands.
VIP.
Yeah.
So, not to knock anything at all, again, to just try to be transparent about this because people don't understand sarcasm. So, any band that makes good music that people enjoy, that's good music. So, tell me this, Austin, while you're here on the couch, what is it about 3 bands consisting of people I personally know that are also contributing to local music scenes on their own right in every specter of the bar scene / Texas touring scene? So from the nobodies up to the making the money touring Texas guys and regionally, all of those people were on stage at the Aztec Theater in San Antonio yesterday playing other people's songs, and there were hundreds of people. I'm horrible at guesstimating numbers, but I don't think we're 1,000 room, but hundreds of people in that room smiling, drinking, having fun, making memories, singing every word.
Making out.
Yeah, man, and it was amazing to see and be a part of. So here's my question as I gush about this. My point is, Austin, we don't have anything like that, not even the cover bands, right? Like, so even the best cover gig that we have is nut to button. That's great. And, you know, you've got a number of, I was about to throw some names, but that's not fair. I'm going to keep it whatever, you know. You've got a lot of bands that are the top of their game in Austin, that play in Austin doing cover music, tribute music, whatever, packing the room. But packing the rooms in Austin doesn't even come close to what we saw in San Antonio last night, you guys.
I was wondering where you were going with that. But it was Aztec Theater. I would dare say 1,500 seater.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, from where I was sitting all the way up to the very top, and there were people all the way up to the top.
The floor, the arena, and the mezzanine to start off. So that's the kind of venue we're talking about.
And then the people with the, where the walkways were, everybody was standing around there, dancing around, drinking.
Let me reiterate, local musicians who do their own thing in their free time, playing other people's songs on these cover gigs. No hate. But again, people, let me understand why Austin doesn't have anything like that, whether it's local music or whether it's cover music.
Right.
Why don't we have a place to throw a gig that many people. Well, I know why we don't have the place, because the people won't come.
Right.
That's the answer.
So then the
why won't our
question,
people
why
come?
aren't people coming?
Thank you. So I'm not bitching,
Right.
but I'm saying this video you're about to see is a testament to people who enjoy live music.
Man, to say that I was on the other end of the camera, it was still cool to be a part of it. I was proud of the guerrilla style that Dave is and that we do. Plugged in, there was a guy that was there that had been there before, and he didn't understand. We walked in, Dave said, I need this, this, and this, and we were able to plug into some things that other people weren't able to get. And then we were on the stage getting this outrageous footage. So to be on the other side, on the production side, was way cool. I can't wait to be on the other side of that. But I guess the point is it was great to be part of that whole show, to see the backstage, see people working, be there for sound check, and then to see the production of it all.
So watch Alaniz throw a gig, y'all.
Yeah.
You guys sound so beautiful out there. That's the best of y'all. I want you to know I'm happy for you. I wish nothing but the best for you. I know the girls that love me, but she preferred it like me. But she go down on you will not be a turn. But she's the gal like me, and would she have your baby? I'm sure she'll make her really excellent mother. The love that you gave every day wasn't able to make it enough for you to live that life. And every time you speak her name, this one I will tell you, I hope you got till I die. Till I die, yes, till I die, and I'm here. Till I die, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
That was so good. So good. To see all those faces out there like that, that's just a good time. And like I say, we were saying on the behind the scenes here, they showed up early, stood at front row waiting for the band, stood there through the stereotypical low-hanging fruit comedian that they picked to open the show from Austin.
I was in such a groove sitting in the back just with my earplugs in, not really, I didn't even care about that dude. Dog. And the parts that I heard, they could have been funny, but it was more offensive than anything. But then, hey,
dude.
There were a lot of people who laughed and a lot of people who had a really great time, but man.
True that.
Melissa's real band, or her band that I remember her from, I was telling Dave, is Leatherleaf. And there is no way, I was telling Dave last night, that her original project, or any of us in an original project, at the level that we're playing, could have filled the Aztec the way that she did with Alaniz. So nothing but props to her and the band of local Austin badasses.
Absolutely.
You know, and I don't even know who they are. But fuck, they were really, really good.
The solid players, man.
Yep. From the Austin area. So, man, and then everybody goes, well, that Austin scene, well, that's just a little part that you're in. There's a whole other part that we probably don't even know about, that I don't know about, that's for sure. Because these guys were working, and they played in other bands, so it was good to reach out and find out who they play with and what their original project is.
Absolutely.
So, man, that's just way, way cool, man.
It's just, talent is talent, you know, and fun is fun. So whether it's somebody else's song or something you wrote, if you're having a blast, I'm all about it. So.
And that little dude that looked kind of like a shorter, chunky Steve Perry with his long, straight hair.
Yeah.
Sang his fucking ass off, man.
The Journey guy?
The lights
Yeah.
go down in the city.
And the Queensryche guy was, I think, a little more edgy than Queensryche was, but he didn't like falter or anything, you know. He was just more rock.
There was one time when we were rolling up, he hit this note, and I looked up and I said, motherfucker, they sound like Queensryche. And Dave fucking goes, let's go. I said, all right, man, we're going, brother. I got caught up in the rock and some of my shots. How do you not be up on stage like that, you know, and not get down to the music? So
You focus on your art.
Right. Well, I've been working on it, but I was ready to fucking jam, man. That was good.
That's
And
funny, man.
all of the songs that you know the words to, and then the very last one, you're not invited. It's like, fuck. And then you look out and you pan out, and everybody is smiling and singing and spilling beer and good time. San Antonio, man, you know what the fuck is going on when it comes to rock.
Out of the ballpark.
Out of the ballpark.
They know what rock and roll is.
Yeah,
man.
that's awesome.
So tonight at Kick Butt, if you want to see me, come give me a hug. That's where I'm going to be as soon as the show's over. I'm heading there. Show starts in about 25 minutes. I unfortunately am going to miss a couple acts I want to see, but I'm going to get over there as soon as I can. So Cop Slaughter. I bet you won't see this on TV anywhere.
I bet you not.
That's right. So let's look at a little of this Cop Slaughter video. You can find it on YouTube.
Tonight.
She ran away.
That is Cop Slaughter, you guys. So at Kick Butt tonight, did you get any on you, Nick?
I think you got a little on you.
It's cocaine.
No, God dog it.
Hey, man, I was in San Antonio last night where people with skullduggery.
Oh, shit.
That's funny. What's going on, everybody? This is Dave TV.
Word.
That's Dave. My name's Nathan. Blue in the back. He had to fight Indians and Cowboys and the Falcons and other football teams so he could get here on time.
Yes.
You know?
That's very nice.
Right. Thank you, Blue, for coming.
And then he had to leave.
Well,
and go get gear, which I've done.
Oh, man. And there's nothing worse. I've seen you actually leave for a cable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome.
Battery.
Just something. I forgot. Well, can't we make it? No, we're going to be running at 75%.
And I can't do it.
Yeah.
74%.
No, can't do it. It won't go at
just will not go.
74%.
So Archaic 3 is playing this gig as well
At Kick Butt.
and that's one of the bands, unfortunately, I'm going to miss. They're about to take stage. I understand they have a new bass player, so I haven't heard that. Have you heard their new bass player?
No, and what's crazy is there seems to be...
It's not Tom, right?
Like... No, I think it's Steve Lukather.
Oh, right.
Actually, but there seems to be like a shortage of bass players. If you're a bass player right now, or you're a bad rhythm guitar player, you could probably do some San Antonio and go be a rock star.
Absolutely.
Whatever.
Some Mulano.
Yep, some Mulano
Billy Mulano.
playing the basso of making money.
Four-string-o.
But we can't say that O on this TVO.
Oh?
Well,
You can't say O in 2019.
It's Spanish, bro. It's Spanish, bro.
Oh, with the little umlaut?
Yeah.
Oh, Mar. What's up, buddy?
Marmosa.
It's good to see you, my friend.
That's awesome, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So let's go do some Archaic 3, man. I love these guys. Some great
He
tunes
loves these
here.
guys.
Kind of skosh-ish, punkish.
Skosh?
Skosh, punkish.
Skosh.
And he's a good dude, huh? Even though he's wearing a CKY shirt, I'm going to have to get over that.
He is a very talented young man.
Absolutely.
All right, this next one's called A Painted Face.
Now that you, man, what is up with this?
Hug it out.
Yeah. Archaic 5. I didn't
3.
recognize them. I didn't recognize them until I remembered that shoot. They're a really fun band.
Hell yeah.
And everybody starts dancing around like you were just dancing around. And and I don't think you can really help it. It's that, it's that, it's that, bop.
Bump, pump, doopity doo.
Anywho, man, Dave TV. This is Dave. My name is Nathan. Blue in the back. Bunch of great stuff happening. What is going on this week?
There's a lot of music, man. The Dangerous Toys are playing at Come and Take It Saturday night. 333, Deanna Wheeler, Stupid Drama. Who am I forgetting?
At 1 to 1. Yep.
Steamroller. And then...
there's one more band on that bill, but yeah.
And then there's also another gig the 20th. All over the place. Great music this weekend, man. And this week, I'm sure, is full of good stuff. If y'all know something going on, throw it out there. We'll talk about it.
We were just talking about San Antonio and how they can do that there, but I'm thinking to myself, do they have that 24/7 the way that we do? Are we oversaturated by 24/7? And somebody just said that that maybe because we have music all of the time, it isn't such an event. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's definitely spoiling us. Hey, James, what's going on, dude? James actually got to visit the Kurt Cobain home and some really beautiful stuff out there in Seattle. Saw some photos. So thanks for sharing those, brother. Good to see you out there. And Lee, what's going on? Tarantula Mountain and Makeout Fight. I knew you had that gig. Oh, yeah, Anderson Mill Pub. See, that was the Saturday one.
Bam.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of great music happening. I'll tell you what. They're kicking ass. Mike Ryan is over there on Wednesdays, and that thing started off. And we always played every Sunday, and he's a hell of an engineer. They got that sound just pumping. It's got a nice thump and just loud enough to be rock and roll.
Really good room, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's if you're out there, it's good, and if you make the drive, it's worth the drive. So, fair enough, huh?
And if you're in North Austin, you don't have to drive south, and that's why everybody talks about having too many gigs in town. Well, fuck, if you're going to play in North Austin, those people aren't going to come south of the river. It might as well be the Rio Grande Valley when you're in North Austin, and I feel almost the same way when I'm not working. I really don't go up north. Now, I'll go see a show at Anderson Mill, or I'll go see a show at Hanover's, but man, that seems far.
Well, y'all are a bunch of wajanas because fall children are here from California at Kick Butt tonight. California's far.
Oh, well, that's not. Now that's.
So.
Wajanas Day?
Wajanas.
You can't say wajanas in the year 2020, brother.
Can I say fall children within the basement on Dave TV?
Okay. So this next song, we wrote it a couple days ago. We wrote it a couple days ago on tour. In the basement. In the basement. It's called In the Basement. I'm gonna take it. But you fuck up the show, anyway, you call it to your home, you little bitch, see, it's not about me. You call you want to do hope that it's all about what you want. Oh, I sit here alone and I never the top. Now there's a reason when I'm running the top. My idiot friend, he just keeps turning his head. But I'm stuck with the muscle in my head. I'm gonna go. Whoa! What's in my head? Here it goes. What's in my head? Here it goes. Wow! What's in my head? Here it goes. Whoa!
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I was there at that show. You could
don't
see
wear
me.
that.
I was in the. I know. I don't like wearing that striped shirt. It makes me. Makes
Makes you look fat. Or
Fat.
turd.
What's going on, everybody? This is Dave TV. Hello, everybody. My name's Nathan. I'm getting really close to the camera for dramatic effect. And this is Dave. Now he's real close to dramatic effect. We're a music program. Don't tell anybody, but we really like what we're doing most of the time. Yeah. Let me see. Next week, is it the 21st next week?
We're going to do a rerun next week.
We're going to do a rerun. I think we're going to do that one where we played your band.
That was his band.
That band.
His band too? Don't forget it was also his.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
is that one that kept asking me to play that week?
Well, that's the one
And
we're
I never
going
had
to do.
it?
Well, we do have it now because it's next
It's
week.
going to be on next week.
So next week at 5, we're not going to be live at 5. We're going to, don't say, we're going to have
sex.
We're in Pussyland.
Thank you, Nathan. Appreciate you taking it there, brother. That's good. What do you got today?
Oh, that's where I'm going. I don't know. I didn't say nothing about you. That's where I'm going, brother. I'm going to Pussyland.
Oh, lordy, lordy. Roger, would you take care of this, dude?
No, can't take me anywhere.
Nope.
But Dave did.
What are you doing tonight? Blow?
No. Man, I didn't have any plans. After yesterday and then the television, I have that on the books. I know that I moved my trailer. I got to go work on the studio. I've got to get those lights going, print some stuff up because I got my ink that just came in. Really, I got no plans. You want to dance?
What fucking ever?
All right, yeah, here's whatever. It's about these fucking Nazis in the White House, and these fucking Democrats are full of shit. Can't trust any of them, all right? Let's stick together. What fucking ever. I want to build a fucking wall. Fuck that shit, man. I don't fucking believe that. Check it out.
All sorts of people.
And yeah, what's going on, everybody? Hey, that was Noogy. They're playing right now.
Like now-ish? Or I don't know what their slot is, but yeah, they're playing tonight at Kick Butt.
And then after that, Dave says there's a bunch of cool cats on acoustic.
Dylan Disaster, Natchet Taylor, Joey Blowy, and Kevy. I'm forgetting somebody, but it's going to be a great night.
Cool cats on acoustic.
Absolutely.
I was thinking of another C, but I couldn't think of a...
You can do it.
Okay.
Classic.
Cool cats on acoustic. Classic.
Cock.
No, Dave.
No, I'm sorry.
Cool cats on acoustic. Anybody right here, you can help out.
Come on now. Pull it together. There's only a delay on the internet.
Cool cats on acoustic.
What is this in the book?
Guys.
Homecoming show, the 20 what? It's scrolling so fast. Come on.
It's scrolling so fast.
See more. I'm going to go over here and see more.
All right. Check it out.
So talk.
I do that really well. Cool, classic kids on acoustic. At Kick Butt. Oh, dude, I did it.
You did
I didn't
it.
think I was going to do. So what's going on with everybody? Shows coming up? You know, what I'm going to ask you to do right now is youtube.com/rawtime. If you go there, you can check this show out. You can check out shows before. You can check out even some of the classics that y'all keep asking for. You can go there. Pretty much anything David shot for a very, very long time at youtube.com/rawtime.
There you go.
And if you would, and what I do, so every time Dave puts up a new video,
get a reminder.
Yeah, I get a little reminder. Go, that's what it does.
Special stuff. I don't even post. You'll get it.
No, I do. But every time you do, it goes like this. See, what y'all try. Click on the bell and it goes.
But subscribe to the youtube.com/rawtime. The Boleys are going to be back in town. We're going to play some Boleys today, and they are going to be back on La Hotel Vegas on the 26th.
That's going to be fun.
Early shows kicking off at 7:30, and lots of great music.
You know what I've noticed also? There's a lot of shows that are starting off a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
And
that's good.
I wonder if people are going to those shows. I know that the Sunday thing at the pizza joint over off of Guadalupe is doing real well.
The Saturday.
Uh-huh.
And then Scott Byram's throwing a couple Thursday shows like he used to do, and those have been packed, so those are early. Anyway, acoustic music second show at Kick Butt tonight. One of those early shows is happening right now, kicking off right now at Kick Butt with some punk rock, and I'm going to run there in about half an hour. But this is my homeboy, Natchet Taylor. Love this dude with all my heart, making great music for years, and here's one he's got called Long Way Home.
Watch this.
Well, I stumbled in the darkness, lost and alone. Though I said I'd go before us, show the way back home. Is there a light up ahead? I can't hold on very long. Forgive me, pretty baby, but I always take the long way home. Money's just something you throw off the back of a train. Got a head full of lightning, a hat full of rain, and I know that I said I'd never do it again. I love you, pretty baby, but I always take the long way home. I put food on the table and a roof overhead, but I traded all tomorrow for the highway instead. Watch your back if I should tell you, love's the only thing I've ever known. One thing's for sure, pretty baby, I always take the long way home. more than the whole wide world. You're my woman. You know you are my pearl. Let's go out past the party lights. We can finally be alone. Come with me. We can take the long way home. Come with me. Together we can take the long way home. Come with me. Together we can take the long way home.
Awesome.
Talented young man. Yes, sir.
So if you want to see the videos, you have to go to live.davetv.org. And this is a behind the scenes on Facebook. This is on cable access channel 10 and also streaming at live.davetv.org. So this is every Sunday from 5 to 6:30 p.m. And we will have a rerun next week, but we're typically live. So thanks to all of you people for tuning in. It is Dave TV. I'm Dave. That's Nathan. What's up?
Blue in the back?
Yeah, doing the magic switching.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
So,
me?
Yeah.
And
Tuesday night, you got drama?
Tuesday night, there's going to be a lot of drama going on over at the tavern.
The House of Drama.
The 12th and Lamar, so that's way cool. We're working on new material. Dancer gets hard copy CDs coming out. So a lot of stuff going on. Going to be moving also. So if
anybody wants to help,
you know, I thank you, but and I've got an influx of people who've been calling, checking in, making sure that everything's going okay. Everything's fine, man. Just hustling. Making sure that we get our videos down, spending time going out and documenting what you guys are doing, going out and I'm representing with the drama and also keeping the dancer flag flying high. Woo! So busy as a motherfucker, but I'm anxious for a lot of the new changes going on in both of our lives. Very, very exciting and moving on up, and hopefully you have a way to turn it into something positive, whatever you're doing, and just keep fucking kicking ass, because we need you to make all of this work. So thank you very much.
Man, it'd be good to see you get some drama out on the road. I know a lot of our homies have been hitting the road. The Boleys will be coming back to town at the Hotel Vegas show on the 26th, and they've been out on the road for a while. That last night, as a matter of fact, intersected the pathways of rock in a former church with the Deadcoats.
Wow.
And the Boleys. And Chump out in one place.
Out.
Round Eye, too, who I saw at Kick Butt.
But out.
Yeah.
Not here.
Yeah.
And, you know, music has a way of making people happy, and hopefully you're out enjoying it like the people in San Antonio did last night.
Absolutely.
You know? And how we are tonight at Kick Butt Coffee.
And, you know, even
Cafe.
if you do it in a barn, I understand my lady has a barn that questionable things have occurred in. With that, the Deadcoats.
This next song is my mom's favorite song, because she just loves sheep.
What it's actually about is the time that her mom accidentally bought a sheep sex doll for her store. She thought that it was a mascot, but in reality, it was a sex toy. There was something going on in that store that the FBI wanted to know about.
Those people.
The FBI wanted to know, Levon. Why? Why did you buy that sheep?
I'm just a sheep in a boy.
Who's that dude?
Big Boy. Matt. You've been very bad. Barn.
I deserve a whooping. Hey, Monica.
That's funny.
That's funny.
What's going on, everybody?
That was the Dead Goats.
Yep.
The Dead Goats.
Yep. Right here in this beautiful facility. I had a couple of people this week ask the question, how do we do Dave TV? How do we get on Dave TV? Right now, we're able to bring you more music. How do you say this? By going out and filming and then coming and playing and then talking about you and then doing all of this stuff behind the scenes and just really trying to get a community thing going. But we did, and we are having a few bands that are already booked coming in. I do believe we have the ever popular taping of the amazing heavy metal band that is Ruin Scarred.
Yep.
At midnight on Saturdays on KLBJ, they've got a metal thing that is happening.
Chuck still.
And it's cool as fuck.
Oh, big time.
But I heard, Ruin Scarred on there, man. And I'm going, man, I've had this taste in my mouth before. What is that? I've heard that. And we've done a lot of several shows with Ruin Scarred. And so then it was like, dude. And then they said, ladies and gentlemen, Austin's Texas hits and something Texas. And so it was way cool to hear it.
Hell yeah. He's representing the metal big time on KLBJ, which is bold and brave and beautiful to hear.
Well, man, the state of radio now, I don't really know if it's is kicking the way that it normally is kicking.
Man, I'm going to stop you and say you just got to know where to look.
Right.
Commercial radio is there for a reason, and it gives a lot of my friends jobs, and God bless it. But if you want real radio, I'll just say 91.7, two different stations right there on one frequency.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Half a day is one, half a day is the other. Start there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like the big conglomerate where you play
these guys.
A whole lot of the commercial rock that has been, or the commercial radio, the way that it has been set up, doesn't seem to be thriving the way that it used to thrive, because there are so many different ways to hear music.
So commercial radio as it is, even as a product, is definitely taking a hit since, just go back to Napster.
Right.
You know, whatever the reason is, I don't know, but yeah, commercial radio, there's no money in it anymore for touring bands and tickets and promotions. Is very rare and small.
Right. That's at least that's what Loris was saying when we were there.
Yeah, Loris, great person. You've got people in you know, like Lori Gallardo and Taylor at KUTX, and they are spotlighting people with passion. We mentioned the Boleys earlier. Cool. They were lucky enough to get into Studio 1A and do some stuff. And by the grace of YouTube, I want to play you Storm Rolling Through from the new Boleys record. If you haven't heard the Boleys record, El Toro, I highly recommend it. I think we have a quick capture there if you want to see what that's about. El Toro, the Boleys, God bless those people. Amazing music. It's on Bandcamp, and this is a live performance of one of those tracks on Studio 1A. Thank you, Taylor. This is the Boleys, Storm Rolling Through on Dave TV.
Dig this.
I see a storm rolling through. The tops of the trees are swaying like the ocean waves. I see a storm rolling through, baby, when you're near. High, high,
42 is the magic number, Marshall. So hammer-ons are always forgivable. There's never too many, so don't worry about 42.
Well, I don't even know what y'all are talking about, but man, that's whenever instead of going, I use hammer-ons. Probably about 42 of them in there somewhere, man.
That's furious.
It is so fast and crazy. Ow! This is Dave TV. My name is Nathan. This is Dave. We spotlight music that you probably haven't seen before. Also, since Dave redid everything, he's got himself one of them damn near apples, and we're able to play you just about anything that's out there. Now, whenever we joke
Thanks to
around,
Ray Rhymes.
Yep. God bless Ray. We joke around here a lot, and Dave will play some Lover Boy. So we're not, for me, but we're not able to. Hot girls in love, you made me do it, dude. Oh yeah. Anyway,
YouTube's gonna get you.
I don't sing it well enough to.
But a boof.
Thank you very much. So we like to do that stuff. We like to go back, and we just two friends bringing you what we think is poignant, and even some of the stuff that we don't think are poignant. We are real people. We have our own ideas of what is cool and what's not cool, but we want to share that with you, and we hope then it opens up communication between us all, and that we're able to make this scene a little bit bigger. Right now, the big thing that we've been talking about today has been why San Antonio was able to have such a big show like that, and why Austin is a little bit scattered. We've come up with a couple of things, one of them being that we're so spoiled with great music all of the time that maybe that's why people don't go and support like they should, or maybe not like they should, but at least like we saw last night when we were filming.
Yep.
Cover bands are not. What we went and filmed was Alaniz, and then there was a Queensryche cover
Journey.
band.
Eclipse, great cover band.
Oh, man.
Amazing.
It sounded great.
Yep.
But then that doesn't mean that this town also does not have fucking great cover bands. So then what makes it different there than here? We are the live music capital of the world. We're saturated. This is where Willie Nelson hangs. This is where Doug Somm made home. This is, shit.
So
You
many.
go on and on.
Jason McMaster.
The list is long, and you talk about
King's Corpus, but
well,
Randy McMaster.
This is their home.
Yeah.
And a lot of us are here. Representing and carrying the scene not on our backs, but we're proud, right, to
Bones.
be part of this. So what makes it to where that's what Dave's question was earlier. What makes it that it's able to happen there, right?
Like
and
multitudes
it's just down
of
the
dollars
road.
and people and smiling faces and
big beers and smelling good and just everybody
lying around the building outside before the door, people standing at the front row.
He said all the way around as we were loading out.
We need to put Jim on it. Jim knows cool. I trust Jim. See what I did there?
There you go.
And he knows cool.
Well, the thing is what the question then that is being brought up during the show is, what can we do in order to try and get people that excited about music?
Yes.
And I know that.
Besides being in a band and playing it, because all of you are inspired. All of you.
Right. Well, I like going out, and Jody and I'll go out, and some members of my bands will go out, and we'll go out and support our friends. It's a lot of fun to go see your friends play.
Hell yeah.
I couldn't be more proud, whether it's country or
blues, jazz, rock, metal, punk.
Don't make
hip-hop.
fun to me. You, as a matter of fact, speaking of, you just went to France to go see some stuff over there. It was about a month or two ago. But I mean,
Jonas?
Yeah,
man.
We've got friends that play
Tony.
a lot of great music all over the place. So how do we get it to where we aren't so jaded? Is it because we all play music, and to go to a club would be like the last fucking thing we would want to do on our day off? You know?
If you're just jaded and a musician, go respect your friend, and that doesn't mean just posting it on Facebook.
Right. And then
A little more.
if
Just a
you're
little more.
part of that scene and you can go, hey, and you can get in the club for nothing, man. If you know what they're going
Go
through,
buy the
then-
merch.
right? Then why wouldn't you help out with a small cover or anything? So these are just some suggestions that I might have. But everybody that I know
Kick it up a notch.
is in the music business some way or another. I've surrounded myself with people in the biz. So, have we quit supporting each other? I don't think that that's the case.
No,
I think
man.
that we all support each other, but then how do you get people
fans.
that excited to do that? And the only reason that we're saying this is because we were part of the production team last night of a fucking. When I say this fucking show was off the hook, I don't even think Queensryche could have gotten that many people.
I've seen touring
to the
bands
show.
not draw that
Right,
much.
right.
In
And
venues like that.
a beautiful venue, like it was.
What's up, Gil?
It was just a top notch. So how do we do that? How do we make Austin that cool again?
So Dylan Disaster's great idea. He's taken his music out on the road acoustic. He's been a part of a lot of good music here in Austin, and he's sharing the stage with friends tonight who do acoustic music, the backbone of all the songwriting. He's telling stories. He's getting out there and taking it from town to town. That's his plan. So I'm going to watch Dylan. I'm going to go see him a little later tonight. Musicians, your feedback on how to get this thing to the next level, man. That's what we want.
Is this what's left of me? Can I chalk it up to victory or defeat? And what the fuck does it all mean? 'Cause I don't know what else to be. Lost and found somewhere in between. And it's all fucking saying to me, but can I pull through? Or have I lost the will to carry on? I can't decide which side I'm on. And I've been trying to find the strength to carry on. Now I'm halfway home, I'm halfway gone, feeling aimless, feeling like I don't know which way I wanna go. Feeling restless, like my bones are growing old. Soon my heart will be growing cold. But can I pull through? Or have I lost the will to carry on? I can't decide which side I'm on. And I've been trying to find the strength to carry on. Now I'm halfway home, I'm halfway gone, I'm halfway gone, and I'm halfway home, I'm halfway gone, and I'm halfway home.
Halfway home, man. Never get home. Always on the road, I promise.
So the thing is well, I did this big setup about wearing colors and going out and making a band in uniform, and that's who I was talking about, not the guy that we set up and threw video to 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Okay.
Anywho, great guy, great band. I'm a big fan. They practice over there at the Awesome Music Rooms.
Nowhere Bound?
Yeah.
Right on.
And it's cool, man. A lot of great people over there practicing. Get to rub elbows with all those folks. It's just fucking cool, man. It's cool. There's something about having a home studio and being able to wake up in the middle of the night and recording or doing whatever. But it seems like when you have a studio away from your own place, everybody's going somewhere to work. You know, it's almost like the difference between working at home or working in an office.
True.
When you're working at home, it's cool, you know, and you get the shit done. But there's something about an office environment, and that's the way that I feel whenever we go over there to practice.
Yeah, man.
You
It's
know?
different than doing it in your home for sure.
I think so. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dave TV. This is Dave. My name is Nathan. We got Patrick Gibney, Blue in the back, flipping the switches. We try and fool him every now and then, but bam, bam.
He's on it.
Well, except for being late.
Well, you know, I covered, so he's all right. But thanks for watching Dave TV. I'm going to close the show with something near and dear to my heart. I always think of her every day, and some days more than others. But she was a very bad, bad woman.
She's a bad, bad, bad. I was very fortunate to be able to do shows with this lady. We did a lot of shows where we split the bill. Never met anybody more passionate about what they and they really believed in it. And she had the innate ability to make people just as passionate about what she did, which is incredible. So nothing like it since that I've seen. And so everybody who knew her, we truly are blessed.
From right there.
Right.
Halloween 2015, you guys.
This next song is called Bad Bad Woman. You can find it on the album called Killing My Kind.